Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a tutorial using the BH Cosmetics Desert Oasis palette. Okay, so I went ahead and primed my eyes. I used my Revlon photoready candid concealer in the shade 005, and then I set that with my Wet n Wild brulee single eyeshadow. So, as you know, we're going in with the Desert Oasis palette. When I seen this online for sale, I don't know why, but I just had to have it. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. Don't ask me what it is, but I just love this. Like, I don't know, it's so pretty. Okay, so what I want to do is kind of follow the technique that I seen Jamie French doing. I think I talked about it in my date night glam video, so if you haven't watched that, my date night soft glam, I'll link it for you up here and down below. So what I want to do is start with this shade right here. Oh, I just stuck my finger in it. I'm going to start with this shade right here called Dune. I'm going to take a flat brush and just tap into that and start to lightly pack that into the outer corner. Then I'm going to take, what shade do I want now? So next I think I want to dip into the shade Sandstone right here. It's kind of this corally orangey shade. So I'm going to take this brush, tap into that, and I'm going to pat that into the center of my eye. Holy cannoli pigment, okay. I am taking that a little bit over that shade Sand Dune just to blend them together. All right, is anybody else's, he's almost 3, so 2-year-old, 2.5-year-old, have to tell you everything that's going on at all times. They're both good. They've had breakfast. I changed all the poopy diapers, but now every single thing he has to tell me about. Mommy, it's a truck. Mommy, it's a whatever, which is sweet, but goodness, what? Okay. All right, so now we're just gonna have to ignore that. He's fine. Yellow. Okay. For the inner corner, what do I want? I want to go in with this shade. I think this is technically a highlight, but I want to go in with this shade Utopia. So we're gonna try it first dry, and then I'm gonna possibly spray it. So I'm just taking that on a flat shader brush. Oh, okay. Hello. Welcome to the party. I am going to spray that. I just want to see if it gives it anything extra. I'm going to tap back into that shade Sandstone and just kind of blend that just a little bit. And then in the same fashion, I'm going to dip back into that shade Dune and just pack that back on a little bit. Then what I want to do is take a fluffy brush with no product, and I'm just going to sweep those colors in toward the inside of my eye and just kind of blend them out. Okay, so I am losing some of that middle shade. Can you see the patchy right there? I lost some of that shade. Let me see if I can't build it back up. Maybe I need to wet this too. Let's give it a shot. I know it's, oops, that went all over my shirt. I know it's a matte, but, oh no, I don't like how that looks. Uh-oh. Houston, we've made an error. Look, I'm even losing that brown shade as I knock over all my brushes. Yeah, I just keep, the colors I keep losing them no matter how much I build them back up. They just kind of keep fading again. Now the shimmer shade or glitter shade or whatever you want to call it, it's not going anywhere, which is nice. It is quite a bit of fallout, so you may want to do this prior to your face makeup. To kind of go up here and to blend everything out, I'm going to dip in to this shade right here called Sand, with kind of another fluffy brush and just blend that up here. I'm not really loving it, if I'm going to be honest. The matte's kind of muddied together. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, let me swatch the mattes for you. Okay, here are the mattes. Sorry about the one on my knuckles. I'm not a good swatcher, but here are the mattes. So that's the only mattes in the whole palette. And then you have shimmer on shimmer on shimmer on shimmer for days. I mean, there's every shade of shimmer in here that I've ever seen in my whole entire life. All right, let me swatch a couple for you. Okay, so here's just a few of the shimmers in the palette. Sorry, that gold one got up a little high. Look how gorgeous this one is. It's like a brown with a greenish gold reflect. That is called Cactus. So we've got Cactus, Hot Spring, Hideaway, Mineral, and Moonscape. That's just 5, and there's more than that. So I don't know. I don't know about these mattes. Let me see if I can play with this and fix it up to where I semi like it. Okay, so I've lost a lot of that glitter, and the mattes have all just muddied together. Like, you can't really see, at least, I don't know if on camera you probably can, but in real life you can't really see a lot of distinction between dune and sandstone, even though they're two completely different colors. I realize they're both warm, but yeah, it just kind of all muddied together. I'm not too happy about that. I think I'm going to start over. Maybe this needs a wet base. I mean, I set it, excuse me, I used my Revlon and then I set it with Brulee. Maybe these shadows need a wet base to perform. I don't know, but there's a lot of fallout, I can tell you that, for a shadow that disappeared that quickly. Now here's the kicker. The other day, I literally went in without even priming my eyes, and I took the shade Terrain. I took the come on. I took the shade Terrain and the shade Hot Spring, and I just patted those on my eyes, and those lasted all day. Those looked great. So I'm a little curious as to why that turned out so badly. Now this time I'm not going to set it with anything. We're just going to go straight in and see what happens. So doing the same thing, I'm going to tap into the shade Dune. Pack that onto the outer corner. Then I'm going to tap in to the shade Sandstone. Pack that in the middle. Then I'm going to tap in to the shade Utopia. Pack that onto the inner part, the inner third. Alright, then I'm going to take a fluffy brush with nothing on it and blend that out. Alright, cats, I think that's the key to not set your primer. It needs something sticky to hold on to. Now I am going to dip in to a little bit of Sand and Canyon and lightly blend that out up here. Okay. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but definitely I think the key is to not set your eyeshadow primer, because it did blend out. It just needs something sticky to hold on to. So let me do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so here are both eyes done. Now, that definitely did better as far as keeping the colors truer to color, but still I feel like I am getting some muddying. So I don't know how I feel about their mattes, but their shimmers are gorgeous. And this palette really is more shimmers than anything else. So as far as the mattes, I'm not super hyped. I actually think I want to take some of the shade Cactus and just swipe it over here, because why not at this point? Like, I'm even having a hard time getting that shadow to build up on the mattes. When I did it on just my plain, or excuse me, just my eye, just those two shimmers the other day, it was gorgeous. So I'm a little torn on this palette, if I'm being honest. Anyway, let me put on some eyeliner and mascara, and then we'll take another look at this. Okay, I switched off live focus, so it might look a little different, but I lightly lined my eyes with my Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liquid Liner in Forest Brown. And then I went in with my Essence Volume Stylist 18 Hour Curl and Hold Mascara. This is the best mascara, and it is $5. It's the best. It's the absolute best. All right, so as far as these shadows are concerned, I'm not a super fan of the mattes. I mean, they're okay, but they muddied a little bit. But these shimmers are gorgeous. I swear. I think I'm going to do another look with this, just using the shimmers, because I swear the other day when I went in with Terrain and Hot Springs, I went in with just these two shadows. It was gorgeous, and it lasted all day. Trying to apply that cactus shade on top of the mattes, it's not as intense as it actually can be. Like, see the green and brown? I can't get that built up as intense as I would like. So there's the beginning of this look. I'm going to do the rest of my face, and we'll come back and we will finish up the lower lash line. Alright, so here is the rest of my face. If you're curious what I'm wearing, I'm doing a foundation wear test, so I will link that for you up here. So let's go ahead and finish off the eyes. I actually did use this shade Mirage as my highlight, and it is very pretty. Oh, but it's a very impactful, so be careful because I got way too much. So what I think I want to do, alright, so I know earlier I said that it looked really muddy, right? But now that I'm sitting here, I can clearly see the pink. I don't know. It like looks better now than when I first applied it, and I don't know what that's about. Even that green looks better. So it's kind of making me happy. All right, so what I want to do is take this smudge brush and dip into that shade Dune and run that along my lower lash line, really close to the lash line. And then really to blow that out, I want to dip back into that shade Sandstorm and just run that to me out here and run that under my lower lash line. I think I might take a little bit of my foundation. Let's see if I just screw everything up or not. I'm going to take it on this flat edge and kind of clean this up a little bit. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't know what that did, but it worked for me. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit of my powder and just lightly set. All right, then for inner corner highlights, I am going to go in with some of this shade called Moonscape. I'm also going to go ahead and use that for my brow bone highlight. Oh my gosh, I didn't do my brows. Girl, what were you thinking? Alright, I'm going to do my brows real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, so here is the finished look using our Desert Oasis palette from BH Cosmetics. I don't know what just happened there. I think I choked on my own spit. My final thoughts are I like it. Especially right now because it's on sale. I think I got it for $12. I love it. These shimmers are beautiful. Like, I can't get over this cactus shade. How it's like a goldeny brown, but then it has like this green and gold. Oh, it's just, it's the shade I never knew I needed. Like, it's just gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. This shade Hot Spring and this shade Turquoise, gorgeous. I haven't even, I haven't even dug my finger into that one. That's called Heat Wave. It's just gorgeous. The mattes are okay. Like I said, something odd has happened and they look better now than they did on initial application. Like that inner corner highlight, the shade Moonscape is gorgeous. And the highlighter, Mirage, is gorgeous. So, just for the amount of shimmers and highlights alone, it's gorgeous. I love it. I think it's a really good palette. So thank you for watching. Don't forget, if you want to know what else I'm wearing and the foundation wear test that I'm doing, please click the card above and I will link it in the description box below. So thank you for watching. I hope you will like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.